And then there was one. One game left. What's that? And it's in that RSA activity one that the school uses to all the sports. That's in there too. No, that's high school. No, that says the Legion. It said Legion Field for the 9A. It took me right here. I looked it up. I don't know. There was. Yeah, there's RSA activity tracker app or whatever that they also use. Because all sports are in that. All the. Like the entire South Suburban might use it. I was wondering if they actually had updated that notifying thing. And when it came out, I checked that. No, they're different. So I just remembered it saying really. Smarter than I am. Darn it. But at least you're here. You made it in time. I saw you there. I'm like, hey, you seem to be leaving. Where are you going?
Thanks for the direction. Just wanted to make sure. I thought that we would be here, but just wanted to make sure.
Hi. How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
The second one at the high school.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a.
They moved us to here.
Yeah, I didn't even know if there's a fence in that one.
Yeah. Well, last night those guys didn't have a fence.
No. A couple of those had to go into the woods, right?
I don't think they did, but that's why Logie got a stand.
Right. Yeah. Good to see you here tonight, man.
How are you?
I was a little bit worried.
Yeah, it worked out well for you.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
I've been traveling.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm already looking going, well, wait a minute.
It's never
Summerball's gone.
No, he gets off hopefully the splint off Monday.
Okay.
And he will, range of motion should be a lot better. He'll, Michelle said fairly quick.
Well, I was impressed when I heard his name. Like, shit, he showed me all the way down the first. I've been lying on the ground.
I
He
know.
said it really swelled up overnight.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Well, that was the reason why it sounded weird, right? Yeah, it sounded weird. Even the coaching thought it was off the bat.
Yeah, that's why the ump was like,
Good thing you had a good chair.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I'd rather not sit
better
like
than
you. You might get
sitting on bleachers, right?
that's right.
in the background.
Hey, I'll bill you. You'll be fine.
Do you have back?
There aren't a lot of great spots to see to
Yeah.
up a little bit, but that's about it. Otherwise,
I've got
my God, what's the ump?
Yeah, I'm so glad the weather.
like a vertebrae. Yeah, your vertebrae that fit together, and then off each vertebrae there's bony prominence.
Yeah.
They're called the facets. They help bend side to side and flex back and forth.
Okay.
They have a joint between them. So I was in a car accident when I was
Oh, okay.
and I screwed up my
These
back.
guys are what?
So my facets rubbed together. One of the
I'm
spots.
guessing, but I didn't look at
Did something like
there was early in the season I kind of looked at
Usually, like if I'm like
stuff like that. I
doing
didn't see
something
any
where
posts on the South Suburban
I'm like
Conference website or
like in
No.
the
What I'd have to do.
I don't know. I can't really give you a good example. Or if I'm down on my knees, like doing crabs. I was cleaning.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
I'll live. So yeah,
Can you do anything about it?
I've had some injections. They could, but I don't know. They can do the back to the ablation where they
Okay.
What's that? I ate at home. I got involved in a cleaning episode at home, so
That sounds really boring.
it was very boring. But I had the music cranking, and I was very happy. I know. It was raining at the most inopportune time, and I didn't want to leave, and I was like, I heard JJ told me Jackson broke his elbow.
Yep. That ball that he hit, him, cracked his throat blade.
Which arm was it?
This one, I believe.
The left one?
Yeah. Like this. I believe.
Because the guy was like, oh, it hit the bat. And he's like, oh, point right here. But I couldn't remember which arm he showed him when
Yeah.
he said it hit on.
That stinks. I mean, if there's any silver lining there, it's not his only arm, right? But,
yeah. Is he even here today?
Who's that? Jack?
Yeah, he's here.
Is he in a cast then, or?
Yeah, I think it's a soft cast. He's got a splint and a sling on.
It didn't act like he was in all kinds of pain.
No, I said last night, the fact that it hit some fractured in the growth plate. I'd been laying on the ground and crying like a baby. He just ran down the first after he showed the ump.
He had a big knob on his
Yeah. Well, it would have been.
Okay.
But I guess it got really puffy overnight.
Yeah. That would hurt.
Good afternoon, Laker fans. We are coming to you today from Eastview Field, Legion Field in Eastview, where the Prior Lake Lakers will be taking on Eastview. This is the final game of the season. Temperature is about 70 degrees out right now, maybe 72, and it's overcast. We're hoping it rained pretty good overnight and some this morning, but it's held off for quite a while now, and we're hoping to squeeze this final game in, not have to reschedule anything. So you can see the teams are finished warming up. They're pulling the tarps right now off the mound, and we'll be ready to get underway. For the Lakers, leading off tonight will be JJ. Batting second will be Brody Stefani. Third will be Linus Fleek. Fourth will be Aiden Horrell. Fifth will be Hudson Johnson. Sixth will be Hayden Anthony. Seventh will be Greg Shonoff. Eighth will be Wesley Kane. Ninth will be Benton Blattner. And batting 10th will be Jackson Goldberg. One note for tonight. We will not be seeing Jackson Barrett. If you tuned in last night, I had mentioned about him getting hit by pitch, which moved him into a tie for third overall. Well, what we didn't know at the time is that pitch hit him square on the elbow. The ump, if you remember, looked at it and asked him to, what do you mean he got hit? Everyone thought it sounded like it hit off the bat. It hit that squarely on the bone. He actually fractured. There's a fracture in the elbow, a hairline one. So he is in a splint tonight and a sling, but he is here cheering his team on. So a big shout out to Jackson. I was chatting with some of the dads beforehand, and he just jogged down to first last night. I know I would have been lying on the ground crying like a little baby. So, towing the mound for Eastview, it looks like will be number 23. Well, it looks like they're going to do a little bit of mound work here. Hopefully we get underway shortly. All right, and there we have Eastview taking the field. There's Jackson hustling over to first. Looked like he will be the first base coach tonight.
That's the difference when it's kids of this age versus, younger.
All right, folks, looks like we are about ready to begin. JJ will be our leadoff batter. And 23 will be on the mound for Eastview. Here comes the ump. There we go. And there's the call for batter up. And we are ready to start the game. First pitch is going to be across the outside corner, called strike one. That one's going to miss for ball one. Ooh, that one just about clips him. Inside, ball two. And it goes down after that one. Fouls it straight back. Strike two. There's a grounder towards third. It gets under the third baseman's glove. And we have a leadoff single for the Lakers. And that'll bring Brody Stefani to the plate. First one to catch that inside corner, called strike one. Brody did yeoman's work last night as our leadoff pitcher, going 4 1/3 innings. Quick throw to one, not in time. And that's going to catch the inside corner for called strike two. Looks like the ump strike zone might be pretty large tonight. Wants to keep the game moving and stay ahead of the rain. As long as it goes both ways, that's fine by me, folks. That breaking pitch will stay up for ball one.
Ready to go.
Runner goes. Out. Count remains 1-2. Quick throw. That one's in the dirt, gets by the catcher. JJ will be over to second base easily. Rounds it. Okay, so we got a quick time while Jackson grabs the helmet there at first base. Last thing we need is a foul ball screaming at him down the first baseline. So Stefani steps back in with a 2-2 count. And that'll ring him up for strike 3. Oh. I thought so. Yes. A little confusion there, but that was called strike 3. So that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Linus Fleek to the plate. That one's down and away, ball 1. Nice stop by the catcher. Keeps JJ at third, or second. That'll catch the outside corner, called strike 1 in a 1-1 count. So it's a 1-1 count in the top of the first with 1 out and 1 runner on. That's going to miss out. Ball 2. Ooh, that strike zone is big. I hope that carries over. That's called strike 2. That's a 2-2 count. And he drops that one to center. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder. Let's see if they're going to hold JJ up at third. He couldn't get a big jump on that ball. I'm going to call that a line drive single to center. He could not get a big jump off that because he wasn't sure whether it was going to carry a little bit or whether it was going to drop in front of center. So that'll put the runners on first and third. And we will have, looks like Brody Famonti, courtesy running for Linus, who is the catcher. So first and third, and that brings Aiden Horrell to the plate. Good cut at that first pitch. It's swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner goes. There's a short throw, not there. So it's a 1-1 count, and Fumanti is in easy with a stolen base at second. That puts runners on second and third with 1 out. That's a good breaking pitch, drops in there, called strike 2. And there's a grounder towards short. Only plays to 1, and he gets him at first base. But that'll be an RBI there for Aiden, and the Lakers get 1 across already. And that'll bring Hudson Johnson to the plate. Hudson grounds towards second. Up with it cleanly, over to 1, and that will do it for the first inning. But the Lakers put 1 on the board and now lead 1-0. All right. So as we head to the bottom half of the first inning, Lakers leading 1-0. For the Lakers, pitching will be Hudson Johnson behind the plate. as we mentioned, will be Linus Fleek. First base will be Aiden Horrell. Second base will be JJ. Playing shortstop will be Goldie. Third base will be Hayden Anthony. Looks like we got Benton Blattner out in left field. Greg Schonoff in center field. And Wesley Kane in right field. And Brody Stefani is EHing tonight. Okay, we are ready to start the bottom half of the inning. Coming up for Eastview is going to be number 3. Well, the sun is actually trying to peek through a little bit here this afternoon. It's a pretty first pitch, called strike 1 right across the bottom of the kneecaps. There's a nice breaking pitch, gets him swinging, strike 2. 0-2 count. That'll get the batter guessing a little bit. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, that'll be the first out of the inning. On the ball in the dirt as Huddy got him to chase at. That'll bring number 8 to the plate for Eastview. No, right down the pipe there for called strike 1. Ooh, that one looked really good there. That'll be a ball, those. 1-1 count. That's a birdie off-speed pitch, called strike 2. Now it is popped straight up in the air. Fleek's got a chance at it, settles under it, and makes the catch. Nice job staying with that one. So with 2 outs, that'll bring number 23 to the plate for Eastview. That's a pretty first pitch in there for strike 1. That's a nice off-speed breaking pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ooh, good spot for that. Trying to get him to chase the outside pitch. Ball 1, 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Eastview goes down in order on 11 pitches from Hudson Johnson. So we head to the top of the second. Coming up for the Lakers will be Hayden Anthony leading off, Greg Schonoff on deck, and Wesley Kane in the hole. So Hayden Anthony steps to the plate. And that first one will miss low and away. A low, ball one. And he tags that one. And the wind holds that one up as it's blowing the wrong direction and turns into a routine fly ball for the left fielder. And they are playing deep. So that'll bring Greg Schonoff to the plate. That one's going to miss up and in, ball one. That's going to miss up, ball two. Off to a quick 2-0 count here. That's going to miss up as well for ball three. And 4 straight pitches, nothing he could even swing at there, folks. Ball 4, and the Lakers have a runner on first. All right, so that'll bring Wesley Kane to the plate as the pitcher and catcher now on the same page. That's going to miss in, ball one. Quick throw down to first as Greg had a big lead there. There's a quick throw over. Back in there safe. Greg's got a big lead out there at first base. That'll catch that inside corner. Strike one and a 1-1 count. All right, 1-1 pitch. Grounder pulled foul down the third base line. There's the hitter. Oh, and he pulls that one down on as the hit and run was on. All right, with a 1-2 count, Wesley steps back in. Greg goes, pitches inside. That's a ball. The throw will not be on the mark, and Greg will be in safe with a stolen base at second. That moves count to 2-2 and puts the runner in scoring position. That one hangs up. Ball three and a full count here. And that's going to be a little pop fly. Oh! Little miscommunication between short and third. Short called him off at the last second, but a little too late. They had a collision. Short held on to that pop fly, though. All right, so that'll bring Benton Blattner to the plate with 2 outs. That's going to drop in there for strike one. Gets him chasing. Oh, foul tip. But no chance to go there. And that'll be strike two. That was a pretty good breaking pitch. And that one's going to be popped up. Foul territory. The first baseman settles under it and makes the out. So that'll do it for the Lakers here in the top half of the second. And the Lakers, as we head to the bottom of the second, the Lakers lead 1-0. Coming up for Eastview should be 25, 34, and 33. There's the throwdown, and we are ready to get this bottom half of the second inning underway. All right, so number 25 steps in. First pitch is going to miss low. Ball one. There's a good-looking pitch. Foul tip. A strike one and a 1-1 count. Oh, pretty breaking pitch drops in there for called. Strike two and a 1-2 count.
But again, that's through Cody Bianchi into that, and it's reverse grapevine, so I don't.
And that one goes down and gets it, driven towards center. Shonoff calls for it, settles under it, and makes the catch in center field. That'll be the first out of the inning, and that'll bring number 34 to the plate for Eastview. That first one just slides away from him. Ball one. That'll be up high, ball two. There, he finds that back. Called strike one. Ooh, that was a strike in our half of the inning. That one's going to drift up. It's called for ball three and a 3-1 count. There's a pretty comeback pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two and a full count. That one's fouled straight back. Count remains full. That one's fouled back out of play. Oh, and that breaking pitch just hung up on him. That'll be ball four. So Eastview has a runner on first here in the bottom of the second with one out. And that'll bring number 33 to the plate. Anyone know what? You guys know what that call was? Looked like a strike, but I didn't see a movement. Not sure what the first one was called. That one's a ball in the dirt. The first one was called a strike, so it is a 1-1 count here. Runner goes. There's a strike call. And they got him in time. Oh! That looked pretty good. That's a called strike. Runner's in safe at second with a stolen base, and it's a 1-2 count. Right across the knees. Oh, he called that last one a ball. The one before that. His strike zone is a little tighter.
That first one was a strike, Wyatt. No, 1-1 was not. 2-2. One on the tail was. Oh, you called that strike. No, I called strike.
Yeah, here's the 2-2 pitch, and there's a great off speed for strike 3. For strike 4. So with 2 outs, that'll bring number 7 to the plate for Eastview. There's a grounder towards second, slow in the grass. JJ up with it, over to 1, and that's the out. So Eastview leaves 1 stranded here in the bottom of the second. On 18 pitches from Hudson. As we head to the top of the third, Lakers lead 1-0. Coming up for the Lakers will be Jackson Goldberg, and then we are back to the top of the order with JJ and Brody Stefani.
I don't care if the kid walks down to first. Oh, and I was talking before the game about that infield grass is all. And boy, you saw it there. That grass just killed that pitch. Or that hit.
All right, so we are ready to start the third inning here. And Jackson Goldberg steps to the plate. That first one will be in the dirt. Ball 1. That one gets him in on the handle, fouls it off, out of play down the third baseline. 1-1. That's going to miss. Out. Ball 2 and a 2-1 count. That's going to catch the outside corner for called strike 2. And a grounder towards second. Slow. Let's see if Jackson's speed. I think he missed him, yeah. The second baseman had to rush the throw and threw high and pulled the first baseman off. He tried to swipe at him. That will go down as an error, I believe. I'll check with the coach afterward, but I think that's going to be an error because of the errant throw by the by the second baseman. That'll bring JJ to the plate. That one's going to miss low, ball one. So the Lakers have the leadoff batter on here in the top of the third. And a 1-0 lead. That'll miss in for ball two. That'll catch the inside corner. Called strike one. And a 2-1 count here. That'll catch that inside corner for called strike two. And counted back to 2-2. And slaps that down the right field side. It's going to drift foul out of play. Oh, and a good off-speed pitch got him to chase, and that will be swing and a miss, strike three in the first out of the inning. That'll bring Brody Stefani to the plate. Oh, saying he went. Swing and a miss, strike one. That's going to miss out. Ball one. 1-1 count. That's going to miss up and in, ball two. Turned on that hard, driven at third, up with it. Gets the lead one. It's a nice play by the third baseman to get the lead runner there. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Linus Fleek to the plate. Quick throw, not in time. He's going to leave that one out for ball one. That one stays up for ball two and a 2-0 count. That one drops in there. Strike one. That's going to that's going to drift out on him. And we are at a 3-1 count. And that'll be ball four. So we'll have a courtesy runner for Linus. That'll be Brody Fomonti again, running for Linus, the catcher. And that'll bring Aiden Horrell to the plate. That's going to miss. Out, ball one. The Lakers are doing a good job working up the pitch count of this starting pitcher. He's already at 59 on the night. That's going to miss in for ball two. That's going to catch that inside corner. Called strike one. Going to leave that one up. 3-1 count. Good hold, and that'll be ball four, and that will load the bases. That'll load the bases and bring Hudson Johnson to the plate. And that'll bring a mound visit to talk it over and settle his pitcher down. Don't know if I wouldn't think we'd have a pitching change yet, but you don't know. He's thrown 62 so far. Still in the third of 62. That's averaging 20 per inning. A really efficient outing would be somewhere under 15. Down in that 12-13 is a really good average across innings pitched.
Buddy, make the throw strike now. He just walked a second. Make the move.
All right, so the conference is over. And here we go. With 2 outs and bases loaded, Hudson steps in. First one a miss, ball one. I want to paint the bottom of the kneecaps. Strike one in a 1-1 count. Breaking pitch, fouls it off down the first baseline. Strike two in a 1-2 count. There's a grounder towards first. First baseman up with it easy, and there's the third out of the inning, and the Lakers leave bases loaded in the top of the third. There was 29 pitches on the inning for Eastview.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Lakers head back onto the field, and we head into the bottom of the third inning. All right. So there's the call for balls in. That's a pretty throw down. We are ready to get the bottom half of the third inning underway. Coming up for Eastview will be number 21. All right, Huddy sets and delivers. Pretty first pitch, called strike one. Off speed gets him swinging for strike two. And swing and a miss, strike three. And that'll be the first out of the inning for the Lakers. That'll bring number 29 to the plate for Eastview. Oh, number 9. I'm sorry. That'll be a great starting pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Huddy definitely has him confused at the plate today. And strike. Oh. That, again, that strike zone is a little smaller on this half of the inning. And fouls that one back. Count remains 1-2. Breaking pitch. Beautifully gets him swinging for strike three in the second out of the inning. And that'll bring number 17 to the plate. And a great off-speed breaking pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Another breaking pitch, called strike two. And swing and a miss, strike three. And the Lakers retire Eastview in the bottom of the third. 3 up, 3 down on 11 pitches. That was a very efficient outing there. So in total so far, that puts Hudson Johnson through three innings, throwing only 39 pitches. In comparison, for Eastview, number 23 through 3 has thrown. Hudson threw 3.5. So he's thrown the full 3 as we head to the top of the fourth. Eastview pitcher has thrown 66. So coming up for the Lakers will be Hayden Anthony, Greg Schonoff, and Wesley Kane. The deeper the pitcher gets in, the arm definitely starts to slow down just a little bit. Let's see if the Lakers have a little more luck timing him up as we head into the top of the fourth. There's a call for balls in. Nice throw down to second. We are ready to get the fourth inning underway here. All right, Hayden Anthony steps in and steps back out. Now he steps in, and we're ready to play. He's going to leave that first one up, ball one. It goes down after that one. It's going to be just a little pop fly. Second baseman settles under it and makes the catch. So it'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Greg Schonoff to the plate. That one's going to be outside, ball one. That's going to be a 1-1 count. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. That's going to miss out, ball two. That's going to miss down, ball three and a full count. Oh, that pitch was so far inside, but it's going to be called strike three. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring Wesley Kane to the plate. Folks, the strike zone is huge as that first one's called strike one. That might get over second base. Oh, but the right fielder was playing super shallow and makes the catch for the third out as the Lakers go 3 up, 3 down in the inning. Well, it took 10 pitches, and for Eastview, they have made it through their batting order, and we'll be going back to the top of the order here as we go into the bottom of the fourth inning. So coming up for Eastview will be numbers 3, 8, and 23. All right, here's the throwdown. And we are ready to start the bottom of the fourth inning. So number 3 steps into the box. Great first pitch, off speed, swing and a miss, strike one. There's a good pitch right across the knees, called strike two. That'll miss out, trying to get him to chase a little bit, ball one. So a 1-2 count. Breaking pitch hung up on him, ball two and a 2-2 count. There's an inside corner. Strike zone looked a lot more consistent with in this part of that inning so far. So that's a called strike 3 in the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 8 to the plate for Eastview. That first one, going to be a little low, ball 1. As popped towards left field, Benton settles under it and makes the routine catch. Ball going to left and left center, even center field, are going to be tough. The wind does feel like it's blowing in from out there, and so everything seems to be hanging up a little bit. That'll bring number 23 to the plate for Eastview. There's a pretty first pitch, called strike 1. That breaking pitch just hung for him again. Ball 1, 1-1 count. That one's fouled back out of play. Strike 2 and a 1-2 count. You might be able to hear some oohing in the background. This field sits very close to a main road, and those foul balls get to the road sometimes. Oh, that looked like a great pitch. Just misses low for ball 2 and a 2-2 count. And gets him swinging for strike 3. So Eastview's retired in order on 12 pitches. And that'll end the 4th inning. As we head to the 5th inning, coming up for the Lakers will be Benton Blattner, Jackson Goldberg, and then back to the top of the order with JJ. Let's see if 23 stays on. It appears 23 is going to stay on the mound for Eastview. While he's thrown 76, Lakers haven't put much on him so far. All right, so Benton Blattner steps to the plate. Fouls that first one straight back for strike 1. Yeah, that'll miss. In, ball 1. That'll miss up for ball 2. And Benton gets under that one, pops that one up. Second baseman calls for it, settles under it, and makes the out. That'll bring Jackson Goldberg to the plate. There's a grounder towards short. Backhand up with it. Over to one, and he gets him. Nice play by the shortstop there. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order for the Lakers, and JJ up to bat. And that one's first pitch swing, popped out towards right field for a routine fly ball. So after building the pitch count early, the Lakers have only made him use 16 pitches in the last 2 innings of play, and the Lakers go down in order on 6 pitches. So as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Lakers still lead 1-0. Coming up for Eastview will be the numbers 4, 5, 6 hitters, numbers 25, 34, and 33. 4, 5, 6 in the batting order. All right, there's the call for balls in. Oh, pretty throwdown. We are ready to get the bottom half of the 5th inning underway. Number 25 comes to the plate for Eastview. There's a fastball right down the middle, swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, looked like a great pitch, folks, but that's going to miss low for ball 1. There's an off-speed pitch, grounded towards short. Up with it, Goldie throws on the run, and it's going to be off the mark. And they got him in a rundown. And they get him back at first base. So what we're going to have is a ground ball. Puts him on first, and then as he tried to run to second, Linus hustled his butt down the line to back that throw up to 1 and picks him off. All right, there's a great pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's number 34 at the plate. But that play was all made possible by Linus's hustle down to first. Following the play, that one's fouled straight back, strike 2. And then Aiden did a really good job after chasing the ball, chasing towards it to get back to it. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the second out of the inning. And that'll bring number 33 to the plate. There's a great breaking pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So Lakers got 2 outs on Eastview here, looking to get the 3rd and finish the 5th inning. There's another beautiful pitch, called strike 2. There's the breaking pitch, fouled off down the first baseline. Count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be a foul tip. Count remains 0-2. And a beautiful pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3. So Eastview goes down in order on 11 pitches from Hudson. And a great defensive hustle play by the Lakers. So we head to the top of the sixth with the score still 1-0 Lakers. 23 will stay on the mound for Eastview. I'm assuming we'll probably have a few lineup changes here, or batting order changes. Typically happens about this point in the game. Looks like we're going to have Show. So Brody Stefani, if he's still in, or will Andrew Evenson be coming in for him? But it definitely looks like Show has subbed in for Linus. No, it looks like Show might have come in for... I think Show has actually come in for Brody Stefani. That's exactly what happened there. So Chauvin comes in for Brody Stefani. Batting in the second position. All right, we are ready to start the sixth inning. First one misses in, ball 1.
Coach, 78.
There's a grounder towards first. Second baseman makes a beautiful place out of the grass and flips it out from his glove to the first baseman for the first out of the inning. Really pretty defensive play. And so Linus Fleek steps to the plate. On deck will be Aiden Horrell. All right, we are ready to go here. That first one's going to miss, ball 1. That's going to miss low for ball 2. That'll catch that outside corner, called strike 1 and a 2-1 count. There's a nice little line drive shot out into the left field over the shortstop's head. So Linus has his second hit of the game. And Brody from Monty will pinch run, or a courtesy run for Linus. And that will do it for number 23. We've got to 88 pitches. The pitch count rule is 85 on the day. But if you start the batter below 85, you can finish the batter. So that's how he got to 88. But that'll necessitate a pitching change for Eastview. Looks like coming into pitch will be number 7. All right, looks like the pitcher is ready. And we are ready to get back underway here in the top of the 6th inning. So you got Brody Famonti on first, running for Linus Fleek, who just singled to left. And 1 out with the Lakers leading 1-0 here in the 6th inning. Let's see how quickly if the Lakers try to get Brody over to second quickly. First one's going to miss, ball 1. Adam is low in the dirt, ball 2. There's a quick throw over. No play. Nope. They were, Easter was warming up another pitcher, and the ball got a little close to in play. That's what that time was for. Here's the pitch, and it's a pop fly, and it's going to drop in front. But unfortunately, Brody Famonti was stuck in no man's land. Little Texas leaguer pop fly would have been a single, but ends up being a fielder's choice. Yep, that was just bad luck on the Lakers' part there. All right, so that'll bring Hudson Johnson to the plate with 2 outs. That first one's going to miss up and out, ball 1. And there's a nice line drive single that's going to get through the gap there into right field and move Aiden over to second. All right, so that'll bring Hayden Anthony to the plate with Drew Burley on deck, subbing in for Greg Schonoff. That first one will catch the outside corner for called strike 1. That's going to miss out. 1-1. Catcher just wants to make sure he's on the same page with the pitcher here on what he's calling and what he's throwing. Down and out, that's going to skip by, and the runners will advance. The count goes to 2-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, and the Lakers leading 1-0. Hayden steps back in. Oh, and he gets under that. That's a sky ball towards center field. Center fielder comes in and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. just got under that one, and the wind held it up plenty long. So we head to the bottom of the sixth inning, with the Lakers leading 1-0. Coming up for Eastview will be the 7, 8, 9 batters, numbers 7, 21, and 9. So Drew Burley will take over in center field. All other fielding positions remain the same, as Show subbed in for Brody, who is EHing today. Michelle, 6-3.
Oh, 63?
Yep.
They're not going to wait. They threw 88 total. He started
finish
the
that.
last guy with
Yep.
63. Nine pitchers. He's got 7, 8, 9 batters. Right now. He wants to get back to that monster of trios that he just went through. We can get through and go 3 up, 3 down.
That's crazy. Complete game. And do they have one hit?
No hits yet.
They have no hit.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. All right, so number 7 steps into the box as we get set to start the bottom half of the sixth inning. And he offered the bunt. That'll be a strike one. Eastview appears to be getting a little desperate, throwing a bunt on the very first pitch on that breaking pitch in the dirt. There's a great off-speed pitch. Had him fooled, something fierce. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one's popped up, and it's going to get out of play down the third baseline. Count remains 0-2. Oh, we're going to call that one misses little high. Ball 1 and a 1-2 count.
Oh, are you playing in it, John? Well, that's rude.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and the first out of the inning. And that'll bring, supposed to be 21, but looks like they're going to sub out and bring number 14 in to hit for 21. So with 1 out, here is the pitch. Breaking pitch just didn't break for him. And that'll be a 1-0 count. That one's popped back out of play for strike 1. So it's a 1-1 count here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, and the Lakers leading 1-0. That's a breaking pitch that hung up. 2-1. Oh, that's going to be a 3-1 count. There's a pretty pitch called strike 2 and a full count here. There's a grounder towards second. Goldie up with it, and it will be JJ. Sorry, JJ tried to come up with it, but just that'll be an infield single. As mentioned earlier, that grass is super long, and it just killed the ball.
Tyler Shaver's party. That's at 6, so we can do both.
That'll bring number 9 to the plate.
6 to 7, and then 7 to 9.
That'll be a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 and a 1-1 count. Quick throw, not in time. That's a pretty pitch, called strike 2. That'll miss out for ball 2. That's going to drift up for ball 3, and the count is full. Nice pitch right across the knees, called strike 3. And that'll bring number 17 to the plate for Eastview. Oof, that one looked pretty good, but that's going to be a ball outside. Oh, that looked really pretty, folks, and that's going to call that ball 2. There it is. There's a good comeback. 2-1 count. Oh, that's going to miss up for ball 3. Oh, I don't know what that ump is looking at, but that will be ball 4. Yep. That first one will miss in the dirt. Ball 1.
Yeah, he was trying so hard just to get it. He probably would have made it. But still.
That'll be in the dirt. Ball 2. Great stop by Huddy.
Take a breath, buddy. You're doing great, bud.
I got to believe, well, this is the top of their order, number 3. I got to believe this will be the last batter for Hudson, either way. There's a pretty pitch, strike 1. So it's a 2-1 count. There's another good one, strike 2.
Good battle, good battle. You got this, Ace.
Now, a breaking pitch, pretty one. Fouled it off to stay alive. Count remains 2-2. Oh, ball 3 and a full count. So runner on first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th and a full count. Fouled back again. Good battle here. And the Lakers leading 1-0. And catches that inside corner for called strike 3. Big inning for Huddy, though, on 30 pitches, so that should do it for him. And Eastview leaves 2 stranded in the bottom half of the 6th. So we head to the top of the 7th with the Lakers nursing a 1-0 lead. All right, so Drew Burley steps in. First pitch is going to miss low and in, ball 1. Oh, and we do have a new pitcher here. Looks like number 34 came in to pitch to close us out here. That's going to miss low for ball 2. And that'll miss for ball 3. 3-0 count. That's a good-looking pitch in there for strike 1. That one's fouled off down the third baseline, out of play. Strike two. And a full count here. That one's fouled off down the first baseline. Count remains full. There's a grounder towards short. Up with it. Throw to one. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring Andrew Evenson to the plate, batting for Wesley Kane, or subbing in for Wesley Kane. That one's going to miss low and in, ball one.
Go, Andrew. Get into one, yeah?
Andrew jumps on that one, fouled straight back. Strike one. And he jumps that one. That one's straight back. There might be a play. Nope, no play on it. On deck will be Brody Fumanti, subbing in for Benton Blattner. So we got a 1-2 count here with one out in the top of the seventh. And fouls that one out of play down the third baseline. So good battle here at the plate by Andrew. Count remains 1-2. And that one's tagged between right center, but it's hanging up there. Center fielder comes over and makes the catch. So with two outs, Brody Fumanti comes to the plate with Jackson Goldberg on deck. Pitch will drop in there. Strike one. And fouls that one out of play. Strike two. That'll miss out. Ball one. 1-2. Fouls that one straight back. Count remains 1-2. And that was a pretty pitch. Dropped right in there, called strike three, and the Lakers go down in order on 17 pitches in the top of the seventh. So we head to the bottom of the seventh with the Lakers protecting a 1-0 lead as they'd scored in the first. We got Benton Blattner coming in to pitch to close it out for the Lakers. So for Hudson Johnson, 6 innings, 21 batters faced through 93 pitches, 63 of those for strikes, had 2 walks, struck out 13 on the game in 6 innings, and left 3 on base. So he was perfect through 6, not a single hit. So coming up for Eastview will be the number 2, 3, 4 hitters, number 8, 23, and 25.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Okay, so here we go with the bottom of the seventh. Lakers needing 3 outs to cap off this 1-0 win against Eastview. Benton's first pitch, right across the knees for called strike one, and a good start for Benton. There's a great off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. That puts him ahead in the count 0-2. There's a foul back. Count remains 0-2. Oh, that exactly. He did not make an attempt to move. The ump is going to call that off. He did not make an attempt to move out of the way. Let's see how this goes between the. Let's see how this goes. Correct. On a curve. Fastballs you do not have to get out of the way of, folks, but on a curveball you must try to move. So that'll be a 1-2 count. That's fouled out of play. Going for a car, comes up short of the road. Count remains 1-2. That's going to miss just low for ball 2. So 2-2 count here. There was a good off speed. Just barely gets a piece of that and fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. There's a grounder towards third. Hayden up with it. Here's a throw to 1. In time for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 23 to the plate for Eastview. First one will miss. Up, ball 1. There's a grounder towards 3. He's going to get past Hayden into left field. Fumanti up with it. That'll be a ground ball single to left field. And Eastview has a tying run on first base. And that'll bring number 25 to the plate. That one pops straight back out of play. Strike 1. There's a great pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So it's 1 out. With 1 out, Eastview has the tying run on first base in the bottom of the 7th here. Quick throw, not in time. Keeping him honest over there. That one's going to miss low in the dirt. Great block by Linus. Ball 1, 1-2 count. 1-2 count.
Thank you.
Oh, just misses out for ball 2. So 2-2 count. That one pops sky high. Goldie calls for it at short. Settles under it and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Tough play there. That ball was sky high and drifting on the wind. So that'll bring number 34 to the plate for Eastview with 2 outs. Lakers leading 1-0 and Eastview having a runner on first. There's a pulled grounder down the third baseline, foul. Oh, just misses that one low. Ball 1, 1-1 count with 2 outs. That'll catch it. They're called strike 2 and a 1-2 count. The 1-2 count. There's a grounder towards short. Goldie up with it. Throw to 1. Not going to be in time. Not going to be in time. Pulled him off the base there. Aiden chose not to try to get the guy at 3 because if he throws and misses, that ball goes into the outfield. It's an easy score. So that will put the runners on first and third. That'll put the runners on first and third, and we're going to have a little confab so the Lakers can talk it out. Okay, so with 2 outs, number 33 steps to the plate for Eastview. Runners on first and third. I'm assuming they're going to want to move that guy to second right away so that he's in scoring position. There's a great off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's fouled out of play down the third baseline. Strike 2 and an 0-2 count here. So 0-2 with 2 outs. Linus sets up outside. Yep, they let the runner go to second there. Let the runner go to second. They're not going to. But that puts the runner in scoring the winning run at second base. Base hit should score 2. So it's a 1-2 count. Benton comes set. And that's going to be a base hit. They're going to try to score him. Nope, they hold him. So the game is tied on that little bloop single into left field. And that'll bring number 7 to the plate. So with two outs, the runner's still on first and third now, and the game is tied 1-1. Great first pitch, gets him swinging. Strike one. That's going to miss low for ball one, and the runner will take second base. So we got a 1-1 count here. That's a great pitch, outside corner, called strike two. That's driven towards left field. Brody settles under it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. And on 27 pitches, we head to the top of the eighth inning after 27 pitches there. With the score tied 1-1, and Eastview left 2 on base there. Coming up for the Lakers should be Jackson Goldberg, JJ, and Show. Okay, so Jackson Goldberg steps in here as we start the top of the eighth inning. And that'll be a ball one to start the eighth. That'll be in there. Strike one. There's a grounder towards first. Up with it. He'll take it himself, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll take us back to the top of the order and JJ. Oh, he tried to check swing over to grounder to first. And there's an error on the mishandle, so JJ will be on the error by the pitcher, or by the first baseman on the toss.
That was almost like a Jackson, like he wants to kind of like protect himself.
So that'll bring Chauvin to the plate with 1 out, and the Lakers now having a runner on first on that error. Good first pitch, gets him swinging. Strike one. That's going to miss. Up, ball 1. That'll miss. Up for ball 2. The 2-1 count. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You get 3, let's go. You got this.
2-2 pitch. Runner goes. That one's driven down the right field line. It's going to be foul and out of play. So count will remain 2-2.
All right, Joe, here we go, bud. Get into one here.
That'll miss. Out. Ball 3, and the count is full. That's a driven ball. Right to the left fielder. He tagged that one pretty good, and it just seemed to float out there. That breeze is blowing in, and it just seemed to float on the wind for him. So with 2 outs, that'll bring Linus Fleet to the plate. That'll miss. Up and out, ball 1. Down and in, 2-0. That'll cross the knees. Strike 1. With a 2-1 count, Linus steps back in. And he pops that one. That's going to be a tough play. Drifting foul. Oh, nice play by the third baseman to make the catch in foul territory behind third base. So we head to the bottom of the 8th inning now, with the score still tied 1-1. You like them off. It's necessary. The wind, otherwise the wind noise, and that's why I even had the umbrella up before, because to block the wind. What's that?
Did you just have one of those in your?
Well, I've got a boom mic and so it's a boom mic that goes on a mic about that big around. So I just took and I sewed the opening closed, so it's fit over the little mic, and it works beautifully. When you go back and listen, you barely hear any wind noise.
Nice.
You would hear.
That's ingenuity right there.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
How many views are you up to right now?
What's that?
How many views you got right now?
I think there's 7 online right now.
7.
But normally when I go look the next day, there's like 46 views of it. So if people go back and watch parts of it, it's different things. So 46 different times. So.
They're watching.
Go and listen to your voice a little bit.
Well, it's a lot.
He's 43.
A lot of
I fall asleep to it at night.
Let's go to the soothing tones of sugar.
I made my mom happy when I said that you're going to be broadcasting this summer too.
That ain't probably happening. That's a lot of work.
All right. So number 14 steps to the plate for Eastview. Oh. That first pitch will miss. Out, ball one.
Sunday game. Sunday after Sunday championship game.
That's going to miss. Ball two and a 2-0 count.
Hey, go to work, kid.
There's a good comeback pitch called strike one. There's a swing and a miss. Foul tip. Strike two.
Have some fun.
Oh, that breaking pitch was pretty. And the batter, he doesn't agree, but everyone else knew it. That was a called strike three in the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 24 to the plate for Eastview. First one a miss, low, ball one.
Let's go, Benton. Come on, 7-4. Sure.
That'll miss, up, ball one. And that'll miss low for ball three.
That's all right. Hey, 7-6, 7-4.
I know he wasn't feeling good last night. Is he feeling better?
Yep. Oh, yeah. So just come and support your team and see how you feel. So you can see him grimacing a little bit. Use that 102. Yeah.
Sorry, that was strike one. There's a grounder to Hayden at third. And a nice throw to first in the second out of the inning.
Good job, Hayden. Good job, Hayden.
So that'll bring number 17 to the plate for Eastview with 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth.
They are the losingest team in MLB. Are they?
I don't even know. That's why they're coming out with $5 tickets.
That first one will miss. Out, ball one.
Well, I just read that L2 guy has the lowest ERA on the planet. Or shortstop.
Oh, that's going to miss. Out,
I think.
ball two. We'll have a little confab at the mound.
Okay.
It's not that it's not. He doesn't like it.
Okay. On a 2-0 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth, we're ready to start. That's going to miss low for ball three. And that's ball four.
Hey, you got to come on, 7-4. You're right. One more, you're good. Right in. Here we go.
That'll put a runner on first for Eastview and bring up number 3. Benson sat out last night's game due to not feeling well, and he is showing just absolute grit and determination here pitching tonight. That first one's going to miss up, ball 1. Going to miss down and away, ball 2. That'll catch that, Lees. Strike 1, 2-1 count with 2 outs here in the 8th. And Eastview has the winning run on first base. And that'll be a check swing foul ball. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. There it goes. There's a grounder. It's going to find that gap. Short and third. That'll be a hard ground ball, single to left. That'll move runners to second and third and bring number 8 to the plate. That'll bring a mound visit. Let's see if they're going to sub him out. He looks like he's tired and he's hurting, folks. He's still not fully recovered from whatever was ailing him last night. And the Lakers will bring in Wesley Kane to pitch. All right, so with runners on first and second and 2 outs, Lakers just need one more out to get out of this inning.
I'm not doing league games and pool play games just as much. Yeah, exactly. Even in tournament, I just started. My momager duties will kick in a little more in summer play than they do. Yeah, maybe not a ton. No.
You're good at.
I do have the hotel done. I'm just waiting for a confirmation from the Spring Hill Suites down in Rochester, and then I'll send that email out. Staying there, and then the American up in Brainerd. You got them lined up? Yeah, I've got American up in Brainerd. They were 128, and Spring Hill Suites down in Rochester, the one we were
Spring Hill.
109.
Spring Hill is the one we always stay at.
Yeah. If you
The
play
one
for
with the
PLAY basketball or baseball, you stay there.
It's got the like 40.
Yeah, I checked into like a crazy. They were full. That's 400 a night.
Oh, that's
At the resort.
All right, so Wesley Kane gets ready to continue the 8th here. That first pitch is going to miss. Low and away, ball 1.
Nothing hurt. Let's go, 6-8. Good stop, Blaney.
That's going to miss out, ball 2. There's a grounder towards short. It's going to be a tough play. on the run. And they get him at first base for the third out. Great running throw there by Goldie at shortstop.
Hey, come on now.
So 34 will remain on the mound for Eastview. Coming up for the Lakers will be Aiden Horrell, Wesley Kane, and Hayden Anthony. So, Laker fans, we have a heck of a game going on here. We are into the 9th inning now. Score is still tied at 1. And Aiden Horrell will be up to bat with Hudson Johnson on deck. There's a good first pitch. Gets him swinging. Strike one. Not quite sure what he's looking at there, but that's called strike two. Held. Oh. Some really poor umping there forced Aiden into a terrible situation. For swing and a miss, strike three. And that'll bring Hudson Johnson to the plate. All right, here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled that back out of play. So in a 1-1 count. Breaking pitch will miss. Up, ball two. Oh, up and in, gets him swinging. Strike two and a 2-2 count. That's going to miss in, just about clips him. Ball three, and the count is full. And that'll miss out for ball four, and the Lakers have a runner on first. The Lakers have the go-ahead run on first, and that'll bring Hayden Anthony to the plate with Drew Burley on deck. And a hard grounder towards third. It's going to get through that gap. Oh, great stop by the shortstop, but deep in the hole and no chance at a play there. That'll be a hard ground ball single by Hayden. And that'll bring Drew Burley to the plate with 1 out, runners on first and second. And the game's still tied here in the top of the 9th. Here's a grounder. And it gets through the gap into right field. And they had a chance and did not get him in. That'll be bases loaded. Smart play was to hold Huddy. But then the right fielder mishandled the pickup, and he would have scored. But that's a hard ground ball single for Drew into right. And the Lakers have bases loaded with Andrew Evenson coming up to bat. All right. So that'll bring Andrew Evenson to the plate. With the Lakers looking to get one of these runs across here in the tie game, bases loaded and 1 out. And he drives that to center. That should be a sac fly. There's the catch. Here's the throw. Will not be in time, and a sac fly, and the Lakers take the lead in the top of the ninth.
Keep it going, bro. Come on now. Hey, we need more. Come on.
Unfortunately, the other runners were not able to advance. And that'll bring Brody Framonti to the plate. Takes a good hack at that first one. Swing and a miss, strike one. That one's fouled out of play over the road. Strike two. And that'll be called strike three. So we will head to the bottom of the ninth with the Lakers now back in the lead, 2-1. Softball team I play on. I always got to warm that arm up for the third. That's the only move I know. My hands don't go like this. They go like this.
All the time.
I think that's how I threw out a rope. All right, as we head to the bottom of the ninth here, Wesley Kane is on the mound. Coming up for Eastview will be the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Numbers 23, 25, and 34. The meat of their lineup. So there's the throwdown, and we are ready to get this bottom of the ninth underway here. The 23 steps in. Wesley comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's going to slip out of his hand behind the batter. Ball one. There's a pretty comeback. Strike one. There's a check swing foul. Strike two. So counts 1-2 here to the leadoff batter in the bottom of the ninth. There's a hard grounder, and that's going to find that gap between short and third. And the leadoff batter is on. All right. So that'll bring number 25 to the plate. Warner's a big lead, not going. Oh, a hard off. It's just a rocket shot to third. Hayden got a glove on it, knocked it down, but could not pull that ball in. That ball was smoked. So with no outs, Eastview has runners on second and third. And number 34 Number 34 comes to the plate. Coach calls time, wants to talk to the infield, let him know what he's thinking, what he's looking for. Okay. The Lakers have their marching orders from the coach. The bunt tries to lay the bunt down, fouls it off for strike one. With no outs, Eastview looking any way to get that runner over to third and put him in scoring position. Here's the bunt again. Leaves it up, ball one. So 1-1 count. There it is. And a beautiful catch. What a play by Linus to get that popped up bunt. That was beautiful to get the first out of the inning. And that'll bring number 33 to the plate with one out. Lakers looking to twist this, hopefully. Great first pitch in there for called strike one. There's an off speed, gets him swinging for strike two. Gets him up 0-2 in the count. Swing and a miss, strike three for the second out of the inning. And that brings number 7 to the plate for Eastview. With 2 outs, runners on first and second, Lakers nursing a 1-run lead here in the 9th. That first one's going to miss up for ball one. That misses just in, ball two. Oh, he ducked, folks. Called it high after he ducked. That is a 3-0 count now. There's a great comeback. There's some good metal there shown by Wesley. 3-1 count. There's a line drive. And right at Journey, and he makes the catch, and the Lakers win in 9 innings, 2-1. Boy, what a way to finish the final game of the season, folks. The Lakers win 2-1 in 9 innings, sweep the season against Eastview, and finish the league season 16-1. Heck of a game, folks. This one, we're glad we taped it so we can go back and rewatch it numerous times. That'll do it for us for the season from Prior Lake. Join us again next year.